My dad was telling me a few years ago he used to go to this shop A to buy milk tea, which was sold at 70 cents. Then he went to another shop and discovered that the other shop was selling the same tea at 75 cents. So he concluded that shop B is more expensive than shop A. A few days ago, he went back to shop A and discovered that the price of the milk tea has increased due to inflation from 70 cents to $1. As a usual practice, he went to shop B trying to know what's the increment in price in shop B. He was expecting maybe the milk tea is now selling at $1.10 or $1.20, but he was extremely shocked when he saw that shop B actually raised the price to $2. When we talk about inflation, we are talking about 3%, 5% inflation, right? But shop B actually increased the price from 75 cents all the way to $2. How many percent of increment is that? Everything in this world is increasing in price, and our salary will ultimately have to adjust in order to match the inflation. For people with a job, he still have the consistent income every month to pay for the expenses monthly. However, for people like me, if I do not have a constant income to sustain the lifestyle that is getting more and more expensive due to inflation, how am I going to survive in a matter of 10, 20 to 30 years after my retirement? So this is a question for everybody to really take into consideration. If after retirement there is no source of income to sustain the lifestyle that we want, we will not be able to retire peacefully. The point that I'm trying to emphasize is that although I'm retired, but that doesn't mean I stop earning money. It is important that after we retire, we continue to have constant source of income coming in. Although I resigned from a job, but that doesn't mean I'm not working. It's just that I'm doing something which I like, and while I do the work, I earn some money for myself at the same time. When we were young, we were taught that we need to study very hard so that we can do jobs like manager or a director or being a doctor or lawyer so that we can earn so much more than the normal people. But as we age, we realize that the managers, directors, doctors and lawyers, they have their own stress. They might be earning more money than us, but they may not be happy with the money. Why? Because with more money, it comes with more stress in work. So it is very important for us to know how to manage our money. No point for us to earn a lot of money, but we have a lot of stress. It doesn't matter how much money you earn, so long as you have the money to start up a business, then you know how to multiply your money. That makes the difference. By doing so, we do not need to do jobs that we do not like, and we are able to get back the freedom that we want. Isn't that a better way of life? I have a friend who is very young. Because he's young, he do not have enough saving to invest in the business, so he's looking for a business partner to invest in his business. In the beginning stage, he does not see the money yet because it takes time for the company to earn money. He still needs some money to sustain his living, right? So in the meanwhile, he will still go and do some work such as food delivery. As I age, I realized the worthiness of a person doesn't depend on the job that he's doing. Instead, it is the attitude and the thinking mindset of this person that decides what kind of values and worthiness this person has. If this person has a positive attitude towards things, he will see opportunities in every aspect of life, and he will try his best to grab the opportunity and be successful. We're bound to meet difficulties and challenges when we do the business. However, we should not focus on the problems only. We should think of how to overcome the problems and come up with solutions to solve the problems. While we do things, we learn at the same time. In reality, there are so many people who are pessimistic. They tend to see only the negative things about life. They will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 reason to reject every opportunity that is placed on the table for them. And that is how they end up doing nothing, because before even they pick up the opportunity and try on it, they already rejected. How are they going to stand out from the rest? Coming back to those people who are able to see opportunities in the various businesses. However, for this type of people, we can split into two categories as well. One type is they really know how to seize the opportunity and they will go and implement it, plan it, carry out, overcome all the possible challenges, and after they overcome the problems, they will think of creative ways to enhance and modify the system they have developed. In contrast, there's another group of people who see opportunities in things. However, they do not plan and try their very best to overcome the problem. They are always stuck at the planning stage. If they ever encounter any problem, they will just be stuck there and not even thinking of solutions or getting help from the experts to help them solve the problem. And these are the people who will be forever stuck at the beginning stage and make no progress at all. When I do business with people, I must make sure that my business partner is someone who is optimistic. Yes, there are bound to be problems along the way, but this person that I'm working with must be able to come up with solution to solve the problems, not just able to identify the problem and throw the problem to me. We have to think of ways to solve the problem. If with our ability we are not able to solve the problem, for example, if there are some technical things we need to do but we are not the technical expert, we can always use money to engage the expert to help us solve the problem. If, for example, we have some issue with the technology, we want to set up some website online to sell something, right? We do not have the competency in this area. Then what can we do? What we can do is use money to solve the problem. And if we do not have the money, we'll think of ways to raise the money. That is exactly how we should get the things done and push the things forward. What I've just shared is something which is not visible, not tangible, but it is very important for somebody to be successful in the things that we do. These are the things that will make us strong and being able to overcome anything that is on our way to success. I've come to the end of my sharing this week. I'll see you next week. If you like my video, please subscribe and do give me a like. See you soon.